We're going to use starting called first from Johnston High School, and their head coach is we have everything. Continue on the 13, Corey Gio. Also, in the 15, the senior center number 18, Deanna. In the middle of the court, sophomore number 20, Alia. A senior, number 21, Rivers. And Brady Molina is the libero. I was talking for you, and you can recently assisted by Jennifer. This afternoon we have a sophomore in the middle, number 3, Aaron Peters. A senior outside hitter, Megan Lavine. The senior center, number 6, Sylvia Rosa. The senior captain, outside hitter, number 7, Lee Narrow. Also a senior, also a captain, also an outside hitter. That's number 10, Julia. And junior outside hitter, number 14, Morgan Casey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new gymnasium here at Portsmouth High School for tonight's Rose Volleyball match between the Portsmouth Patriots and the visiting Johnston Panthers. I'm Colin Struckman, bringing you tonight's coverage right here on WPHS Live, and this should be one of the most exciting matches of the year. Both teams are in the thick of the playoff race. There's a lot riding on this match here tonight. Johnston sits atop their division in the D2 West Division, while Portsmouth is in second place in the D2 East Division, only trailing Classical, who is a 7-1, but they do have a game at hand over them as they beat them on senior night earlier in the season. So both these teams are firmly in the playoff race. They're looking to extend their win streaks, and they are vying their respective divisions before the postseason tournament begins. As Johnston will start with the serve. It'll be Jalen Molina, the libero, serving for the Panthers to begin this match here in Portsmouth. And we are underway as she serves it from the right side. Durant going for the kill early on, but she's stuffed at the net. by Talia Laflemme of Johnston, and the Panthers strike first with the first point of the first set. Melina, the libero, will serve yet again here from the right side. Durant from the left. Great dig there by Fernandez of Johnston. An attack error there for number 13 of Johnston, Toria VO. The Patriots are able to tie things up here at one apiece. So they'll get the serve after the point, and it'll be Sylvia Raposa serving from the right side. Durant coming in from the left, going in for the kill. Kept alive by Johnston. And Palmer runs right to the net, trying to get it over. Hits into the net, giving the Panthers the point. They take a 2-1 lead early on in the first set. It'll be Scuncio subbing in for the Panthers, and they get another point on the board off the serve. Gianna Fernandez serving for the Panthers, who have a 3-1 lead so far. She serves from the right. Cassiano going in from the left for the kill, and she taps it home. Patriots get the point right back here. Durant serving from the left. Patriots trying to strike here with Anderson. He hits it a little long. That'll cost the Patriots the point, and Johnson adds another to the board, holding a 4-2 lead. We'll see the middle hitter, Laflemme. The sophomore serving here for the Panthers. He serves from the right. Portsmouth trying to make up some ground, down by 2. Lehane coming in from the left. And a phenomenal dig by the libero, Melina of Johnston. She's able to get it over, then Portsmouth hits it long. And the Panthers are rolling right now. They hold a 3-point lead, 5-2. Laflemme serves again here from the right. Lehane going in for the kill, kept alive by Melina. Cassiano from the right, and that's just long, a little bit long, as Laflemme watched it travel out of bounds. Johnston holding a 4-point advantage. They lead 6-2. Portsmouth needing to climb back. It's going to be a difficult task, especially with 5 players out of the lineup for Portsmouth tonight. They are without Anna Wilson, Serena Marisola, Megan Brady, Ella Daly, and Tatum Horley. But the Patriots get right back on the board, desperately needing to score after a little mini run by Johnston. Aaron Anderson will be the server here for Portsmouth from the right. And a diving effort by Raposa is not enough. That'll make it 7-3 Panthers. BO with the serve from the right for Johnston. That was hit by Morgan Casey and another diving effort by Raposa. He tried to play it off the deflection, but Johnston is red hot. They take an early 8-3 lead, and Portsmouth calls a timeout to try and settle things down. We'll be right back after the break.
No, we're not. No, I'm on commercial break. It's okay. Good call, though.
We're back after the timeout. Portsmouth trailing by 5, 8-3. Johnston trying to pull away early on while Portsmouth trying to slow down their momentum. Torrey Vio serving yet again here for Johnston from the left side. Cassiano hits it out of play after the serve. The Panthers strike again. They lead 9-3. Vio's going to serve here for the from the left side for Johnston. It's going to be a service error for her. She hits it into the net off the serve. Patriots get a much-needed point, trailing 9-4. Allie Cassiano will serve from the left side. Lehane going in for the kill, but that's blocked at the net by Bryn Roche. She stuffs Lehane's attempt for a kill. That would travel out of bounds as the Patriots are able to get the point off the block. Lehane right there to tap it home for the kill. Patriots now trailing by 3. Cassiano again with the serve. Great diving play there by Cassiano. That's hit out of play by Gianna Fernandez of Johnston. The Patriots are clicking after the timeout. They now only trail by 2. It's a 9-7 lead for the Panthers of Johnston. Cassiano serving yet again here for Portsmouth. Great play to keep it alive by Adele Palmer, the libero for tonight, but she hits it out of bounds. Johnston trying to keep the momentum in their favor. They hold a 10-7 lead over Portsmouth in the first set. Cassiano subs out for the Patriots, and Olivia McDonald is now into the game here. Coach Zabel makes a quick change. A great play at the net by Sylvia Raposa to tap it over. A little deception. Patriots trying to string together a few points to tie things up. They trail 10-8. Senior captain Lehane serving from the right side. Great play by the libero, Molina. We've seen a couple exceptional digs from her in the early going. Durant trying to go for the kill, and she brings it home. Durant makes it a 1-point deficit with the kill at the net. Patriots trail 10-9. They've certainly improved after the timeout. Looked a little lackluster early on, but now only down by 1. Lehane with the serve again. Lehane coming in from the back row, and the Patriots strike again. Lehane's on fire, and we're tied up at 10 apiece. Marcotte subs in for Johnston. Well, Scuncio subs out. Lehane again with the serve from the right, and that's hit out of play by Tori Vio of Johnston. And the Panthers are going to call a timeout. The Patriots are on fire. They lead 11-10, and we'll be right back after the break. We're back after the timeout. Portsmouth with the serve up by 1 as they lead 11-10 here over Johnston. Megan Lehane serving from the right side. Casey hits it over, but that's going to be long. And Johnson needing that point to help slow down Portsmouth. We're tied up at 11 apiece now. Roach with the serve. She hits it out of play off the serve. It'll be a service error. So it was a bit long, and the Patriots get the point. Now leading by 1. Adele Palmer with the serve from the left. Johnson hits it long yet again here. The Patriots have looked like a much different team after they called a timeout early on. Palmer serving yet again here from the left. Anderson gets stuffed at the net by Talia Laflemme. Another block for her tonight. Johnson down by 1, 13-12. That'll be the libero Jalen Molina serving from the right side. Durant coming in from the left for the kill. But that'll be an attack error as we're now tied up at 13 apiece. Molina will serve here again for the Panthers from the right side. Durant coming in from the left, and she gets the kill. Another kill for Julia Durant, and the Patriots take a 1-point lead by a score of 14-13. We'll see Cassiano, the senior captain, sub back in for Olivia McDonald. Sylvia Raposa serving from the right side here for the Patriots. And that's it, a little out of control by Brooke Marcotte of Johnston, giving the Patriots the point. Leading by 2 now by a score of 15-13. Raposa will be serving yet again here from the right. Another great dig by Molina of Johnston. Off an exceptional serve from Raposa, but an attack error from Megan Lehane from the back row. Makes it 15-14. Gianna Fernandez serving from the right side. Great play at the net by Aaron Anderson of Portsmouth. Makes a great block on the play, and the Patriots lead by 2, 16-14. Julia Durant with a serve, but it'll be a service error. Johnston now trailing by 1. 16-15. LaFlemme serving from the right. Lehane going in for the kill from the left. LaFlemme makes a play on the ball. Cassiano going in for the kill from the right side. Lehane comes up, but hits it long, a little too much on that one. We're tied up at 16, and a back and forth affair here in the first set. Both teams fighting for that first set victory. Trying to start off on the right note here. And Johnston takes the lead back after a little pushback from Portsmouth. They lead 17-16. Patriots looked a little frantic on that last point, and Johnston takes advantage. Palmer keeps it alive. Cassiano from the right. They're trying to set up Lehane, and she gets the kill. It seems automatic at this point, and Lehane goes in for the kill and succeeds, and the Patriots tied up at 17 apiece. Having the serve now. Certainly a great team, and they can hold on to that serve for stretches of time. It'll be the junior Aaron Anderson serving from the right, but a service error as they cough up the serve right back to Johnston. Patriots now trailing 18-17. Theo serving from the right for the Panthers. Durant keeps it alive. Palmer sets up Lehane. Patriots trying to keep it alive after a great spike by Bryn Roach of Johnston, but they could not, as the Panthers take a 2-point lead, leading 19-17. The outside hitter, Torre Vio, serving again here from the left. Casey going up at the net, but she gets blocked. And Johnston now is up to a 3-point lead. It is 20-17, and the Patriots were rolling at one point. Johnston has settled in and figured things out. Vio serving yet again here from the left. Lehane from the left gets blocked at the net by Bryn Roach. The ball traveled out of bounds after the block, and the Patriots will get the point on that last play. Cassiano serving. The Patriots trail 20-18. Tipped at the net by Casey, then a phenomenal diving effort by Cassiano. That's hit into the net. It'll be attack error, and the Patriots now trail by 1, 20-19. Not giving up on this first set. Cassiano serving from the right. Raposa puts it over with a little deception. Diving play by Adele Palmer. Great rally here between both teams. And the Patriots come out on top. Raposa. And a big night for her. With Tatum Horley out, she's going to get a lot more playing time in this match. She was a catalyst on that last point and gets a point for the Patriots. So we're now tied up at 20. Cassiano again with the serve. And a point off the serve as that was hit out of play by Michaela Scuncio of Johnston. And the Patriots, after trailing by 3, lead by 1, 21-20. We're going to close in on the end of this first set after the timeout. We're back after the timeout. Portsmouth leading by 1. It's been an exciting first set. Should be an indication of what we're going to see all night long. This definitely could be a 4 or 5 set match at least here. Ali Cassiano continues her stretch of serving for the Patriots as she'll serve from the right side. And the Patriots strike again. They lead now by 2 as Lehane watches it travel out of play. They hold a 22-20 lead here. Cassiano serving from the right side again here. Patriots scrambling to get it over, and they do as Cassiano sends it back over. And Johnson squeezes the line and gets back on the board here. Trailing by 1, 22-21. Scuncio serving from the right side as both teams are battling hard for a first set victory. Lehane going in for the kill, but she's stuffed at the net by Roach. And Johnson ties it up at 22. No team giving up in the first set. Scuncio serving here again from the right side. And Lehane punishes the ball from the left side. Another kill for her here tonight, making it 23-22 Patriots. And right after the kill, she'll have the serve here from the right side. Diving effort by Lehane to keep it alive. Tip by Casey at the net, then played by Lehane. But Olivia McDonald hits it into the net, which ties it up at 23 apiece. Johnston now has the serve here. Bryn Roach with the serve. One of the better servers on this team. We saw a service error earlier in the first set. So that's a rare mistake for her. She gets it over this time. Lane from the back row gets blocked to the net by LaFlemme. We've seen a lot of blocks from her tonight. A dominant presence at the net for this Panthers team. She goes in for the kill, but hits it long. And we have set point here for the first set as the Patriots lead 24-23 over the Panthers. Adele Palmer, the libero, serving from the left side. And Gianna Fernandez tried to track it down out of bounds after the hit from LaFlemme, but could not, as the Patriots win the first set by a score of 25-23. An exciting battle here in the first set and should be a signal of what's to come here in Portsmouth. We'll be right back for the start of the second set.
You're invited to the post-prom golf outing 2021 fundraiser for our graduating seniors, Friday, May 14th at Green Valley Country Club. It's going to be a great day of golf. You'll get a golf cart, food, and possibly prizes. Tee time start at 9:30, and we can't wait to see you there. You're invited to the
Once again, you got to be on here to the WPHS Screening this game. So if you have people that don't think that's where this line
We're back for the start of the second set as Portsmouth won the first set by a score of 25-23. They are currently riding a win streak heading into this match. They're coming off a win over Bayview last Tuesday. They swept them 3-0 in sets. So let's see if they can build some momentum off of that. Before that, they beat Classical 3-2, Juanita Sanchez 3-1, and Bayview 3-0, as I mentioned before. So the Patriots have won their last three matches after losing to Mount Hope at home earlier in the season, 3-2 in sets. Johnston also on a win streak, so both teams trying to continue that momentum with the playoffs on the horizon. The Patriots will start out with the serve here to begin the second set. It'll be Silvia Raposa serving from the right side. Durant going in for the kill from the left, and another phenomenal block by Laflemme of Johnston. We've seen many of those so far tonight. She comes up clutch again at the net, and that gives Johnston a 1-0 lead to begin the second set. Anderson going in for the kill, and she gets it in. Johnston thought it was going out of bounds, but it just squeaks in. Which will tie things up at 1 apiece. Durant with the serve. Palmer tries to make a play with one hand. Hits it out of play. No other Patriot could track it down. We'll see a sub here for Johnston as Scuncio subs in. And Marcotte subs out. Fernandez with the serve. Diving dig there by Durant. Lahane trying to tap it over for the kill. And Durant watches it travel out of bounds. The Patriots will tie it up here at 2 apiece. Erin Anderson with the serve here from the right side, but another service error for her second of the night. Johnson will have the serve. We'll see Anderson be subbed out for the libero, Adele Palmer. Talia Laflemme serving here from the right side. Casey going in for the kill at the net. Great rally here between both teams, but Portsmouth wins that battle. An attack error for Johnston gives the point to the Patriots. They take a point after that rally and tie things up at 3 apiece. Castellano with the serve, that's hit out of play right after the serve by Laflemme of Johnston. Patriots have strung together a few points here. They take a 4-3 lead. Ali Castellano again with the serve from the right for the Patriots. But Johnson strikes right back and ties things up here at 4 apiece. McDonald subs in for the Patriots. Johnson with the serve. It'll be Torre Vio from the left. Raposa sets up Lahane. Johnson's able to play it after hitting the net. Lahane going for another kill, but Vio keeps it alive with a dig. And a block at the net by Casey. Casey and Lahane forming a barrier at the net. Patriots take a 5-4 lead. Casey has been a block machine for the Patriots this season. Hasn't seen a ton of playing time, but with a lot of players out tonight. We've seen a lot from her so far, but it'll be a service error for Lahane, which makes it a 5-5 tie here in the second set. Scuncio serving from the right side. Lahane coming in from the back row. And it squeezes the line as Palmer watches it just get in play. The Patriots now trailing by 1, 6-5. Guncio again with the serve for the Panthers. Raposa sets up Casey, but she's blocked at the net by Roach. And Johnston gets another point on the board. The Panthers now have a 7-5 lead. Guncio with the serve. Raposa tracks it down. Played over by McDonald. Roach going in for the kill, kept alive by McDonald. And Roach taps it over for the point. And Johnston is rolling. They lead 8-5 now. Guncio with the serve from the right side. Casey going in for the kill, but another exceptional play by the libero, Molina. Patriots are able to get it over after a little frenzy. But that's hit out of play by Roach of Johnston. The Patriots really needing a point to avoid a 4-point hole, but they now only trail by 2. There'll be an 8-6 lead here for the Panthers as Adele Palmer will serve from the left side. And they'll get a point right after the serve that's hit out of play by Tori Vio, the senior outside hitter. And the Patriots now down by 1, 8-7. Adele Palmer, the libero, serving again here. Diving effort there at the net by Fernandez helps out Johnston. Roach slides over to the right, but hits it into the net. It's going to be an attack error for her. And we're now tied up at 8 apiece here in the second set. Palmer with the serve. That's hit out of play by Vio, who has struggled with the serve as of late. And Portsmouth takes a 9-8 lead. Johnston trying to stay composed here. Palmer with the serve. Roach trying to go for the kill. Kept alive by Anderson. Great block at the net by Raposa. Durant from the left, but she gets denied by Bryn Roach, who's been a dominant force at the net for this Johnston team. With LaFlemme on the bench, he has stepped up at the net. Johnston now trailing by 2, 10-8. Palmer with the serve. Durant races in, trying to go for the kill. And a diving play by Gianna Fernandez is not enough on the right side. Patriots now up by 3, 11-8. Palmer with the serve. She continues her streak of serving from the right side. McDonald coming in from the back row. Blocked to the net by Anderson. And Anderson's able to help in with a point there for the Patriots as Johnston's struggling to get it over. after the hit at the net by Aaron Anderson, and the Patriots now hold a 4-point advantage, leading 12-8. We'll see Brooke Marcotte sub in here for Johnston. Palmer with the serve. And an ace for Adele Palmer, one of the most consistent servers on this team. It is now 13-8 Patriots. No timeout called by Johnston to try and slow down Portsmouth. This Portsmouth team just seems unstoppable when they have the serve. As Palmer with the serve again, and the Patriots cannot be stopped right now. They lead by 6, 14-8. As they are beginning to pull away a little bit here. Palmer with the serve. But that is just a bit long. And Johnston with a sigh of relief as they now trail by 5, 14-9. Snapping the streak of Adele Palmer serving. Bryn Roach will have the serve here. But a service error for her second of the night. A rare off night for her serving. That'll make it 15-9 Patriots. Cassiano subs back in. And Silvia Raposa will have the serve from the right side. And Johnson struggling off the serve. It is now 16-9. The Patriots taking advantage of points off the serve as they hold a 7-point lead. Their largest of the night so far. Raposa again with the serve, but a service error for her. Seen a couple of those in this match. Patriots can't quite put away Johnston here in the second set. They are hanging around and making it tough on Portsmouth. We'll see the libero Molina serving here from the right side for Johnston. Durant from the left, played by Molina, the libero. Blocked to the net by Aaron Anderson, but not enough as it bounces right in front of Raposa. And Johnson still has life here in the second set. They trail by 5, 16-11. But an attack error there for Talia Laflemme of Johnston. The Patriots strike again. They lead 17-11. Durant with a serve from the left. And they scramble after Bryn Roach hits it out of play. The Patriots lead 18-11, and Johnson will call a timeout, and we'll be right back after the break. We're back after the timeout. The Patriots holding an 18-11 lead over the Panthers of Johnston. The Patriots still have the serve here. It'll be Durant from the left. And an ace for Durant, making her presence felt after missing the last match against Bayview due to some contact tracing. She was in quarantine, but she's back tonight. She makes it 19-11. She serves again here from the left. Diving effort there by Durant to keep it alive. Cassiano goes for the kill, but Roach keeps it alive for Johnston. Lehane from the left. Count it. As those hit out of play by Gianna Fernandez of Johnston. It is now 20-11 Patriots. So they look to close in on the second set, holding a 9-point lead here. Durant serving from the left. Roach tracks it down. But a few too many hits there for Johnston. They hit it 4 times. That gives the Patriots a 10-point advantage, leading 21-11. Durant serving again here from the left side. Diving effort to keep it alive by Michaela Scuncio of Johnston. It's now 21-12. Johnson trying to instill a comeback here in the second set. Needing a spark, as the Patriots have been off and running here in the second set, but Johnson gets another point on the board as it was hit out of play by Cassiano. Fernandez from the right serving. Cassiano going in from the right. And a great effort play by Bryn Roach. A phenomenal diving effort, but just not enough. As she hits it out of play, none of her teammates could track it down. And that makes it 22-13 Patriots. Just 3 points shy of a second set victory. But they should certainly expect some pushback here from the Panthers. We'll see Avery Snyder sub in and serve. She was called up from the junior varsity team with 5 players out for tonight's match. Lehane going in for the kill from the left side, and that's hit out of play by Bryn Roach. Lehane is a staple on that left side for the Patriots, and it is 23-13, and Johnston struggling in the second set calls a timeout. We'll be right back after the break. We're back after the timeout. The Patriots holding a 10-point lead here, 23-13. As Snyder serves again, it'll be an ace for her as it trickles over the net. She comes up from the JV team and makes an impact, making a great impression here on Coach Zabel. And it's now 24-13 Patriots. Set point here for the second set. But Snyder hits it out of play off the serve, and it'll be a service error for her. It is now 24-14 Patriots. LaFlemme with the serve from the right side. Lehane tracks it down. Cassiano's able to send it over. Stuffed at the net by Casey. Played by Palmer. Casey goes in for the kill, but that's hit a little long as it travels out of play. That makes it 24-15 Patriots. LaFlemme serving for the second straight time here for the Panthers. She serves from the right side. That's hit out of play by Adele Palmer, the libero. And Johnston still has life here in the second set. They trail by 8, 24-16. LaFlemme again with the serve. Lahane from the left side. That's played by LaFlemme. Castellano tracks it down. That's going to be hit out of play by Tori Vio, and the Patriots short-handed but have won the first two sets. They win the second set by a score of 25-16, and they are just one set shy of a victory here tonight. But the Johnston Panthers will look to rally and come back here in the third set. We'll be right back for the start of the third set.
You're invited.
We're back for the start of the third set here in Portsmouth as the Patriots won the first 2 sets. Aiming for a sweep here in the third set. Johnston trying to prolong tonight's match as they need this set to stay alive and try to squeak out a victory. Portsmouth trying to put things away. Johnston starting out with a serve, and they'll get the first point here in the third set. Molina, the libero, serving here from the right side. That was tipped out of play by Sylvia Raposa at the net, and Johnston striking first here in the third set with the first 2 points. Molina serving yet again here from the right side. Patriots are able to get it over after a couple of hits. Lahane sends it over. Anderson going in for the kill, but a diving effort by Molina and an attack error for Durant at the net. Johnston looking like a much different team here in the third set as they have an early 3-0 lead. And Durant with an attacking spike from the left side as Bryn Roach froze up. Just tried to protect herself, but she hits it out of play. Makes it 3-1 Panthers. It'll be Raposa serving from the right side. But another service error for the Patriots tonight. That makes it 4-1. Fernandez serving from the right side. But a net violation there for the Patriots as that makes it 5-1 Johnston. Fernandez again with the serve. Lahane from the middle. Cassiano and Anderson right there at the net. But Johnston struggles to get it over. It is now 5-2 Panthers. We'll see Durant serving here from the left side. The outside hitter. Kept alive by LaFlemme. Diving effort there by Durant to keep it alive. Lahane rushes to the net and taps it over. A little changeup at the net for the kill. She continues to rack up all the kills in this match here tonight. And the Patriots now trail by 2. 5-3, the Panthers have the lead. But an attack error for Tori Vio of Johnston. And it's now only a 1-point deficit for the Patriots. Johnston has a 5-4 lead. Durant again with the serve, a short serve. Johnston palms the ball in that last point, and the Patriots have tied things up here at 5 apiece. Durant with the serve that trickled over the net. LaFlemme has some trouble getting it over right at the net, and the Patriots have a 6-5 lead. Durant again with the serve from the left. That's going to be short. as it does not reach the net, and that makes it a 6-6 tie here in the third set after the service error from Durant. It'll be Laflemme serving here from the left side. Pacers were trying to save it after Palmer hit it kind of unexpectedly. Their great serve from Laflemme. Lehane rushing in from the left side. That's hit out of play by the libero Molina of Johnston. And back and forth we go here in the third set. We're tied up at 7 apiece. We'll see Avery Snyder sub back in, and she'll get the serve. From the right side. But an attack error for Gianna Fernandez of the Panthers. The Patriots regain the lead, 8-7. Snyder serving again here from the right side. With her second service error of the night makes it 8-8 here. Johnson now with the serve. Tori Vio serving from the left, a phenomenal serve. Palmer is able to make a play on the ball. But a kill for Bryn Roach. The middle hitter rushes up and attacks it for the point. Johnson now leading by 1, 9-8. The senior Vio serving again here for Johnson from the left side. And now it's hit out of play by Vio after the spike from Lehane. That'll tie things up at 9 apiece here. Senior captain Ali Castellano serving from the left side. But no one's able to make a play on the ball for Johnson after the hit from Vio. A couple of Panthers stand around watching as the ball hits the ground, giving the Patriots a 1-point lead. But a miscue from Vio makes it a 2-point advantage from the Patriots. They lead 11-9. Castellano again with the serve. Molina tries to track it down out of bounds, but hits it out of play. And that makes it 12-9 Patriots. Johnson gonna call a timeout as they trail by 3, and we'll be right back after the timeout. We're back after the timeout. Patriots holding a 12-9 lead here over the Panthers. It'll be Ali Castellano with the serve from the right side. We've seen some exceptional serves from her as of late, really throwing Johnston off their game. Lehane from the left is denied by Roach, but that was hit out of play. Lehane putting a lot of speed on that kill attempt. Roach was right there to block it, but not enough control to get it right back over. That'll make it 13-9 Patriots. Castellano with the serve. And Durant tries to play it as the ball traveled out of bounds. Patriots holding a 13-10 lead here. It'll be Michaela Scuncio serving from the right side for the Panthers. And McDonald tries to track it down, but could not. As the serve from Scuncio caused the Patriots to be a little out of control. She serves yet again here from the right side. Casey at the net is denied by Roach, who's successful on that block attempt at the net. It is now a 13-12 lead for the Patriots as Scuncio serves from the right side, and she gets the point right after the serve. McDonald trying to make a play on it, but could not. We're tied up at 13 apiece. Scuncio serving from the right. And a double hit for the Patriots makes it 14-13 Johnston. Starting to have some success after the timeout. Scuncio serves. Lehane jumps up, goes to the kill. That's played by the libero Molina. Lehane yet again is blocked by Roach, but it jumps right back on the Johnston side of the court and hits the ground. And that'll tie things up at 14 apiece. Lehane with the serve from the right. Roach goes in for the kill, and she'll bring it home as Lehane, falling, pushes that out of play. Johnston now with the 1-point advantage, leading 15-14. We'll see the senior Bryn Roach serving from the left side. Durant coming in from the left, trying to go for the kill. Blocked with the net by Casey. Diving effort by Durant is not enough. It hits the net. And Johnston trying to put together a complete effort here in the third set to keep this match alive. But that serve is long from Bryn Roach. Another service error for her on the night, and that makes it 16-15 Panthers. Aaron Anderson will sub in for Avery Snyder. Adele Palmer with the serve. And that's blocked with the net by Aaron Anderson. But a net violation as she touches the net on the block attempt. And that makes it 17-15 Johnston. Molina will serve from the right. Durant rushes up. But a miscue there by Brooke Marcotte. She can't get it over. As the Patriots now down by 1. High score of 17-16. Raposa serving from the right. Anderson is rejected at the net by LaFlemme. Diving effort by both Lehane and Raposa. But Cassiano's shot ricochets off the net and out of play. That'll make it 18-16 Panthers, and Portsmouth losing a little ground here in the third set, trailing by 2. We'll be right back after the timeout. We're back after the timeout. The Patriots down by 2, 18-16. As Gianna Fernandez will serve from the right side. And we'll see a substitution as Scuncio subs back in. Lehane jumping up from the back row. And her shot travels out of play. Fernandez with the serve. Cassiano rises up. And that's hit out of play by LaFlemme, who's right up at the net. That'll make it 19-17 Panthers. Durant serving from the left side. There'll be an ace for Durant. The Patriots continuing their success off the serve. We've seen a couple aces from them tonight. Add another one to the board as they now trail by 1, 19-18. Durant serving again from the left. Diving effort by Palmer after the hit from LaFlemme at the net. The Patriots scrambling after the play at the net from LaFlemme. She now serves from the right side. Cassiano rises up from the right side, going in for the kill. That ball is deflected off the standard up top, and then Lehane goes for the kill from the left side. And after some confusion, we're going to redo the point. LaFlemme will serve again from the right. Durant tracks it, and Anderson's able to push it over. And Lahane's shot travels in bounds. Johnston is dazed and confused, but that ball was clearly in bounds. Portsmouth now trails 20-19. So Johnston, after thinking the ball was in, still holding the lead, 20-19. Lahane put a beautifully placed ball in the corner there, but the Patriots coughed the serve right back over to Johnston. BO serving from the left side. The Patriots palm the ball and give the point right back to Johnston. They string together 2 straight points and make it 22-19. BO from the left serving. Lahane rather rises up and sends it over. Chased down by Raposa and then played by Casey. And Palmer watches it travel out of bounds. And after a phenomenal rally, the Patriots come out on top. Now trailing by 2, 22-20 here. Cassiano with the serve. And an ace for Cassiano, another ace as Johnston watches it travel out of bounds. It is 22-21 Panthers here. Patriots trying to tie it up here. Cassiano with the serve again. Blocked by Casey at the net. Diving effort by Cassiano. Lahane rises up, and another kill from Megan Lahane. She has been on fire tonight, and we're tied up at 22 in the third set. The Patriots aiming to close things out. Cassiano will serve from the right. And a few too many hits from Johnston. And the Patriots now hold a 23-22 lead, and they have all the momentum as Johnston calls a timeout, trailing by 1, and we'll be right back after the break. We're back after the break, and the Patriots are 2 points away from a shocking sweep over Johnston. Both teams are very close according to the standings, but the Patriots missing 5 players tonight. Patriots leading 23-22. Cassiano with the serve. And an attack error from Johnston. makes it 24-22 Patriots. And we have match point here. Castellano with the serve. Durant, or Lehane rises up and finishes it. And that's all, folks. In a stunning turn of events here in Portsmouth, the Patriots get the win 25-22 in the third set and sweep the Panthers of Johnston. A phenomenal back and forth affair between both teams, with the Patriots complete the sweep 3-0 in sets. And that's going to do it for tonight's match. The Patriots with a much-needed win, and they now improve to 7-1 on the season, while Johnston is 7-2. And this is going to be the final regular season match of the year for the Patriots. They were slated to play West Warwick on the road, but that was canceled due to some COVID concerns. Not playing that match could have hurt them, but they show up and take care of business against Johnston. And things are looking up to potentially win the East Division in Division 2. And the Patriots will be doing some scoreboard watching tonight as first place Classical takes on Burrillville at 6:30. We don't have any news on that, but stay tuned on any social media apps like Twitter, Instagram for any news on that match. So if they lose in Portsmouth, obviously winning tonight, they can jump them in the standings and take over first place in that division. So we'll see what happens there. But Portsmouth needing to take care of business, and they do with the win over Johnston. Before we close out tonight's broadcast, just want to give a special shout out because it's Pink Out Night, organized by a member of the Patriots volleyball team and a member of our broadcast team, Julia Durant. You can support the cause by donating or buying a t-shirt, and all the proceeds go to the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. So make sure to support that cause. But that's going to do it from Portsmouth as the Patriots go on to sweep the Panthers of Johnston. And a huge shout out to everyone that helped here tonight, including Tanner McHugh, Quinn Hassis, and Jay Costa on the cameras. Our next live stream is going to be on Friday as the Patriots volleyball team, or football team rather, will take on North Kingstown at 7 p.m. for senior night. So we'll see you on Friday night. And until next time, this has been Colin Struckman, and have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.